Hi crafty friend, it's Justine. I am going to combine a couple different club items today and make one card. So I hope you enjoy and maybe this inspires you to combine some of your club items. The star of the show is the stamp and die, which is this one. I used half of it to make this piece, just the bottom part of the stamp. And then I used the sentiment hip hip hooray. Then I used the coordinating die and die cut it out. Then on my background, I used the Balloons and Banners 3D embossing folder for the month of May. And this is the stamp, by the way, for May, called All About You Wishes. And then I'm going to use the stitching die of the month. And this one is called Stitched Balloon Card Front. And I just pulled out one stitched balloon and two single balloons. If you're interested in what else I did with this one, I had a whole video all about this, and actually I had two other videos by the time this is out all about this stitched balloons, and I made a shaker card that was also stitched, so that was really fun to try out. So that is, oh, and also the large die. The large die of the month had balloons as well, and I needed a balloon string for this card, so I pulled out the balloon strings die from the large die of the month to help me make this one. So if I can get them out of the die, I just die cut these and the little paper is wedged in there pretty good. Maybe I need to use less plates next time. Okay, I'm just gonna pull out 3 since that's all I need. And I'll tidy up after the video. I'm going to put the stamped image kind of in the center. I'm just going to glue that down with some Bearly Art liquid glue. Looks like I need to add a little more to my bottle here because it's getting empty. I've been crafting a lot. Oh, okay. Wow. That was interesting. Okay, let's just put it on before I mess everything up. I really did like these stitch balloons, and if you are a stitching person like me, you might want to check out the playlist I have on my channel that's called Stitching on Cards. I have a whole bunch of videos. I've been stitching on cards on YouTube for about a year now. So if you want inspiration or are looking for some ideas, go ahead and check that out because it's full of ideas. Stitching is definitely one of those crafting methods that you can take on the go. I know summer can be really busy, so you can definitely take stitching on a road trip, going to the beach, going to the cabin. If you have a place to be, you can stitch. I made a whole bunch of cards last year when I went on a road trip out to Virginia, and what else? When did else? Oh, we went to rented a cabin up north in Minnesota, and I made a whole bunch of cards when we were up there. It's a really fun way to add a little bit of zhuzh and interest to cards without any fancy materials. It's just paper and embossing thread. Of course, I would recommend die cutting everything before you leave, but you know, that's just me. I guess if your dies were small enough, you could take a Sidekick die cutting machine if you have one of those. Okay, that's good. And then I have this little sentiment that I already put on foam tape on the back, and that's going to go right about here. I just wanted to offset it from the main sentiment. Okay, now what I did with my large die of the month video for these balloon strings is I used the shovel glue method, which you use the shovel from a tool-in-one, put glue on like this, and then you just kind of run it under like this, and it's glued. It's very low tech. I suppose if you don't have a tool-in-one shovel, you could use any tool that's kind of skinny and flat. You could even use like an old gift card and put some under there, but since I have a tool-in-one, I'm using it. I don't know if the new tool-in-one comes with this tool. I have an older tool-in-one, so I don't know. All right, to finish off my balloons, I'm going to trim the tails, and then I get to embellish on this card. I think I'm going to add some gemstones and Wink of Stella. I have been making some more neutral cards and not so girly cards recently, and I have been kind of having an urge to use Wink of Stella once again. So let's pull it out. I think I will put it on some of the stamped images and then probably on the balloons, because that just sounds like it would be pretty. And in fact it is. I don't think the Spellbinders website sells them, but I think scrapbook.com does. And I don't know, my crafting store does, so that's typically where I pick mine up from, but if you're not close to a crafting store, you can order them online. Okay, I think that's enough, Stella. Said no one ever. Then I'm going to add gems. I think I'm going to use the gemstones that are a little more purpley toned, these ones. And this is part of the crystal mix package of self-adhesive crystals. These are from Spellbinders. I picked them up actually when they were on sale, so they were like $2.59 or something like that. It was pretty reasonable. When they're not on sale, they're $3.99, which is still really inexpensive in my opinion for the quality of these gems, and they come with adhesive on them, so double win. Okay, I'm gonna do two more. This is a girly card. I have to do it. Just is inside. Just is needed. Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. Too bad my mom's birthday already happened, because I think she would love this one. She loves purple, and stitching is kind of a new little thing that she's been trying out. Anyway, I hope you've liked this card, and if you make something similar, I'd love to see what you made with really any of the club items. So the best way to show me what you make is go to the link in the description. That is the Facebook group that is called Spellbinders Makers Group, and it's an awesome place to show off what you have made with Spellbinders products. I run the group, and it's just I just love seeing what everyone makes, because everyone gets the same materials. Everyone will get the same exact stamp set if you're going to be a subscriber to the stamp set, or if you're a total package person, you're getting everything, right? But your brain works differently than other people's, and you're going to make something else that might be inspiring to someone. So that's really why I made the group. That's really the purpose of the group. So it started in 2020, and here we are 3 years later, and I think there's like 6,000 or almost 6,000 people in there. So that it is full of inspiration with all of those creative brains. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed today, and if you have, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you think, and go ahead and subscribe to my channel for future videos just like this. We have some awesome releases in May from Spellbinders. I am just so excited to go ahead and create. I've been glimmering so much. So if you're interested in what's coming new to Spellbinders for May, there's a link in the description for that as well, called something like New Arrivals or something like that, or Coming Soon. And you can see what's coming up, and you can even add them to your wish list if you find them interesting when you click that link. Anyway, all of the links below are there to help you, but some of them are affiliate links, which helps me and my channel be able to keep on going. So I really do appreciate that so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day. I hope you get to craft soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!